Welcome to the Stoic Toolkit YouTube channel, where we explore valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to live a peaceful and meaningful life. Hit subscribe and join us on the journey of personal growth and inner freedom. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly surrounded by a web of relationships, whether at work, with family, or friends. Yet one challenge that many of us face is how to truly understand others, their thoughts, the emotions they may be hiding, and the real motivations behind their words. What people show on the surface is often only a facade, a part they want you to see. However, if you are perceptive, there are signs that reveal more about their true character. This is where the philosophy of Stoicism, a way of observing life with objectivity and depth, proves invaluable. Stoicism not only helps us understand those around us, but also teaches us to view ourselves with a clearer, more objective lens, uncovering truths that we may unconsciously hide, even from ourselves. Below are 6 ways to observe, accurately assess others and ourselves through their behaviors, emotions, and reactions, as outlined by Stoic wisdom. 1. Asking the right questions reveals true motives. When communicating with others, you might sometimes notice that their responses don't fully reflect their true emotions and thoughts. They might agree with you, but you sense reluctance. One way to delve deeper is to ask open-ended, gentle questions like, "Could you share more about this?" Or, "What do you think of this approach?" These questions give them space to share more, expand their thoughts, and may even reveal things they haven't previously expressed. But why do people often hide their true motives? It's not always because they want to deceive. Sometimes it's a way to protect their feelings or avoid uncomfortable discussions. Stoic philosophy advises us to observe calmly and objectively, without judgment. Recognizing when someone is holding back something is the first step to understanding them more deeply while respecting their privacy. 2. How they treat others reveals true character. Have you ever noticed how someone treats those around them? The way a person treats those perceived as weaker in society, like waitstaff, security guards, or janitors, reveals a lot about their character. A truly kind person won't just show kindness when it benefits them. They'll behave this way even with people who have nothing to offer them in return. There's a saying, "How people treat those who can do nothing for them reflects their true character." For those who live by Stoic philosophy, kindness or integrity isn't a mask they wear for display. It's an unchanging part of their nature. They behave with consistency and virtue, regardless of who's watching. Observing this aspect helps you understand the essence of a person without needing to ask directly. 3. How past scars influence present actions. Everyone carries a personal past, and sometimes past wounds make them more vulnerable or act in ways you wouldn't expect. For example, if someone always seems defensive or easily irritated by things you consider minor, they may have faced similar situations in the past that made them feel unsafe. Understanding that everyone carries scars from their past can make it easier to accept and empathize with reactions that may seem excessive to you. Stoic philosophy also suggests that instead of judging, we should observe and ask ourselves, what might have hurt them to make them respond this way? This empathy and patience not only helps you understand others more, but also builds more meaningful and lasting relationships. 4. When their tone suddenly changes, the truth comes out. Sometimes it's not the words themselves, but the tone of voice that reveals the truth. If someone is enthusiastically talking and then suddenly shifts to a cold or hesitant tone, This is a clue not to ignore. This sudden change might indicate that, despite what they're saying, they're feeling the opposite or hiding something uncomfortable. When someone loses enthusiasm, it may be because they don't truly believe what they're saying or are concealing an uncomfortable truth. This can be a good moment to gently ask, is there something that's bothering you? Always remember that those who truly believe in what they say will keep their tone consistent, and this tone often unintentionally reveals the emotions they can't hide. 5. True character is shown when they think. No one's watching. A person's true self often emerges in the moments when they believe no one is observing them. Perhaps you've encountered a colleague who is polite and professional when the boss is around, but acts entirely differently when they think no one is looking. These moments reveal that their outward behavior may not match their true character. For a person who lives by Stoic principles, kindness or virtue isn't something to perform for others. It's a part of who they are. They maintain their integrity in every situation, as this is how they choose to live, not because someone is watching or judging. Pay attention to the actions of others when they don't think you're observing. Those are the moments that truly reveal their nature. 6. Emotions reflect what matters most to them. If you want to understand someone deeply, observe the emotions they express, whether anger, joy, or anxiety. Do you notice a generally calm colleague who suddenly becomes angry when someone suggests changes to a project? That's because this project isn't just work. It's a part of them. Emotions, whether positive or negative, act as a mirror of a person's values and priorities. Stoicism also encourages us to observe our own emotions, to understand ourselves better. When you notice yourself reacting strongly, ask, does this truly matter to me, or is it just my ego? These questions help you gain better control and live in alignment with your core values. Understanding and valuing others is not just a skill in communication, but a foundation for building meaningful relationships. Stoicism not only teaches us to read others through subtle signs, but also encourages us to look back at ourselves. When you listen without judging, observe without imposing, you'll begin to see the deeper significance in every relationship. Live true to your values, as this consistency in action will build trust with others while making you feel more confident and peaceful. This is the beautiful lesson Stoicism brings us, the strength that comes from understanding, empathy, and honesty with both ourselves and those around us.